Welcome to our market outlook. Accompanied with me today, we have Josh, Ads, and your main man, Jay. We're going to take you guys through the charts, but before we do that, please be sure to head over to litcapital.co.uk. Check out our 50% sale, okay? If you use the discount code LOCKDOWN2020, you will get 50% off on our mentoring program. Now, this is very important to take advantage of because in the next coming days and weeks, we are going to push our prices right back up. So be sure, guys, to take full advantage of the 50% sale using the discount code LOCKDOWN2020. Now, we're going to start by having a look at what's happening for the week ahead, as per usual. And we can't really see much happening. We've got the Royal Bank of Australia with their meeting minutes, which could cause some type of volatility. CPI for the pound as well as the euro. Of course, every week, every Wednesday, we do have oil inventories. So we could expect to see oil move around Wednesday. And on Thursday, we've got the ECB with their monetary policy meeting, which again can give us a push, and we'll show you on the charts what we're looking for. And closing out onto Friday, we can see we've got PMI for the pound. So it's not so much an exciting week, but nonetheless, there's enough data there to give us some good reactions onto the charts. So we're going to start by looking at the DXY. Now, interestingly, for the DXY, we've, near enough every call we've mentioned for the DXY, we've actually seen it come into fruition. But what we're now seeing and what we've anticipated is just the dollar plunging deeper into the abyss of hell. And we're saying that because, there's a setup that we can see price playing off of around the 90%, around the 90 level. And that 90 level for us is a handle that, can show us a nice reaction because we also have imbalance combined with an institutional level, combined with 88% on our fib. But when we go into the smaller time frames, interestingly, I'm actually looking for a reaction a lot sooner. If we go down to the 4 hour, I'm looking for a reaction sometime soon. I'd like a reaction to happen now or around the institutional level here. So around the 92.50 handle, we're looking to see a reaction. For those of you who are inside of our community, you'll know that we use the bond markets as a reference and a guide to help us understand where the DXY should be going. And over the weekend, we have seen the bond markets gap up. And that gap up is really, for me, giving me the indication that we are going to see the DXY pick up and move on forward. So we're anticipating, if we just use a fib here very quickly, we can see here that we're already inside of a discounted zone. So anywhere between where price is now to the 92.50 level, we just want to see a reaction with price pushing up, which of course the guys are going to go through later on in respect to the pairs they're looking at, how of course you guys can benefit. Now, Euro AUD, okay, this is my pair that I'm going to keep my eyes on throughout the week, and I'm going to update you guys throughout the Discord. So if you're not already inside the Discord, head over to litcapital.co.uk. Check out our courses page. We have access to our Discord server, which is free of charge. And we're going to be providing you guys with a lot of trades, a lot of setups. You guys can, of course, be cashing in some pips this week as well. So the setup that I've got, if I just show you from a top down, the setup I've got for Euro AUD is quite nice. And I say it's quite nice because, we had a massive retracement, okay? But nonetheless, we've still got a bullish structure, okay? So we haven't had a new low. And for that reason, we do want to be in favor of the euro, just gaining some more strength. I told you there's a lot of euro news coming out this week. They've got a monetary policy on Thursday. So, this pair may not come into a direct play for us for another 2 to 3 days. But the art of being patient is most certainly what's going to pay us. So from that being said, I've got an institutional candle here that I would like price, which we can already see prices reacted out of once. I'd like price to come back down into it. We've also got a block here, a lit block here that we've highlighted. So there are, two possibilities of where price can react from. What does stick out to me is the equal high above, okay? If I just, here we are, we've got the equal high above combined with some imbalance. Let's see the daily. Maybe the daily makes a bit more sense. Here we are. So yeah, so as we can see, we've got some imbalance above, equal highs above, which creates a lot of liquidity above. Look, there's been a lot of guys who've had the nice chance to sell here a lot of equal highs. So we really do want to see the euro just come up, grab some liquidity before contemplating coming back down. And for that reason alone, guys, I'll leave it there. I'll hand it over to Ads, and I will keep you guys informed and updated inside the Discords. So make sure you guys stay lit, stay safe. That's me out. Over to you, Ads.
Thank you, Vel. And just to go forward with that, guys, what he was saying about the Euro AUD there, I just looked at my move that I've got for the pound Aussie, and they're very similar. So again, this is my baby. This is my chart that, again, I'll be updating you throughout the week in the Discord. But I just want to talk about what I've been seeing over the past couple of months or so. So this is the monthly time frame. For those of you that know our method, you can see a very good move there. But again, like what Vel said, the structure for me is still bullish. Okay, this is going to, the monthly has remained bullish by tapping this area where I had, and we got a strong move to the upside. So what we've now got is the monthly is starting to pull back into this area. So if this area is going to hold weight, this is where I'm looking to take a move from. So if I was to come down the time frames now, as you can see, there's that nice push from my area. So what we're looking at now is a possible retest in this area. And as I'm just coming down the time frames, this is the area that I'm looking at, the candle. There's a candle here on the daily. It's the 1.8 key level. I want to see how price reacts into this area. It can stop here and we get our move. It can come a bit lower. I am aware of the 178 area as well. So again, I've just got a lot of monitoring. This doesn't look like it's going to be ready anytime soon. But again, I'll be monitoring, just keeping you up to date with what I'm seeing here on the pound Aussie. Again, correlates with that Euro AUD. So obviously, me and Vel will be conversating about these. Hopefully, we can catch both moves, if not one. And of course, that'll be great. They'll be updated in the Discord. There is something else on the 4 hour. I just wanted to see there's an area I'm looking to. So basically, it's kind of correlating with where I saw them sell down, where I saw them come down to hit that area for the buy that went up. It correlates at the top of here with that candle area I was looking at on the daily. So this 1.8 level will be the first point of focus that I need to see what happens down there. If I start getting my reaction, what I'm looking for, the trade will be called. So just keep an eye on that one. Again, guys, if you was in the Discord, we caught a nice sell on this last week. I believe it was here or here. I'm not too sure. Somewhere here. I think it was here. Caught a nice sell. Again, guys, just stay tuned in the Discord. I'm going to be updating, see if we can catch a next move on this one. My other pair that I'm going to quickly show you is the Euro Pound. And again, similar. We're looking for that strength in the pound. Okay, I'm looking for something to happen in the pound. So what I've got here is this weekly. It's dipped this area. So we're in an area where sells are happening. It keeps selling down from this area. So as I'm coming down the time frames, we've had that liquidity dipped. There's a candle here that I'm now looking at on the daily. It's this black candle here, the wiki candle. And what we've got is we've already got price play off of it twice, creating a double top. So there is danger in what I'm looking at. I do believe it could dip higher, but what I'm looking for is the reaction. The reaction in this area here. If I just come down to the 4 hour, it looks a bit clearer. I've got imbalance. I've got a 61% area where it will be in our kill zone. I've got a candle, a lit candle that I'm looking at over there. So there's a few things. The key number for me would be the 0.91 level where I'll be looking at a sell. But again, I doubt this is going to be ready by Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday night we'll start getting some, if things are creeping towards my areas. Again, you'll be updated in the Discord with these. Basically, I'm looking for some pound strength this week. Obviously, it would start with the euro getting stronger because it would need to go a bit higher for what I'm looking for. But that's basically the two things that I'm going to be focused on throughout the week. They will be posted in the Discord. That's me out, and I'm going to move on to the next one.
Cheers, Ad. Right, guys. So just following up from what Ad was going over with the Euro Pound, I'm actually going to take you through Pound USD. And what we have here on a weekly time frame, we can see the target, which is yet to be achieved. But, we are still looking for this equal higher to be taken out. So as you can see, a lot of liquidity resting above. So no reason why it's just going to stop here. We did have a bit of a pullback last week where it's kind of consolidating and ranging. But I do believe overall we are still bullish and we are going to head towards that 132 target. So just on this zone here, we have had a lot of accumulation, or it looks like accumulation happening. Not much movement happening today, but in my mind, unless this area is broken, there's no reason that we should be thinking about shorting this, because the pound has been very bullish so far, especially against the dollar, with the weakness the dollar's been showing over the last month and a bit. So overall, the 132 target is still in our sights. So we will be calling trades on this shortly, when it does appear visible to us that it is about to go. But right now, we're seeing a bit of range, and whether we get that move today coming into the last hour of the London session is yet to be seen. So pretty slow with this in terms of not really much movement up or down. But we are still overall bullish with that 132 target. So this will be posted in the Discord. So if you aren't in there as well, be sure to check us out at litcapital.co.uk so you can gain access. The other pair I have for you guys is oil. Pretty bullish. We are still yet to see that $44 area hit, where we are looking for a reaction from that area. So just again, it's been in a bit of a range if we're talking about just a bit of a sideways accumulation movement, but overall we are still bullish. We did have this imbalance here, yet to be filled, but in my opinion they've tapped this candle and they've kind of reacted off of it, so there's no reason why we couldn't get that further push up headed into maybe Wednesday when we get the stock oil data release. So those are the ones that I'm looking at, and as soon as I see something that can be called, we will be calling these in the Discord, so stay tuned. Very brief one from me, guys. Now going to hand you over to Josh.
Cool. So my charts for the week will be pound NZD and also USD JPY. Okay, so firstly, looking at pound NZD, okay, we can see here on the monthly time frame that we did come close to this point of interest here, this last down candle, before we're getting a bit of bullish momentum happening here. When we do go down on the lower time frame on the weekly here, I have spotted this weekly candle here, okay? When we do go back to the monthly time frame, we can see that price, just about missed this candle here, okay? Not by a lot, however, it is still worth noting, okay? So, going back to the weekly candle area right here, okay? I do think and believe that we can see price turn around from this area, okay? So what I'm looking for is price pushing up and playing out of this candle to potentially give us the retracement to come down lower, okay? On the daily, we've also got some imbalance within that weekly candle area. So this is definitely a pair that I will be keeping my eyes on, okay? And for my other pair, which is USD JPY, if we go from the top, from the monthly time frame, okay? So we've had price play into this candle over here quite a few times now, okay? I am still very bearish in USD JPY. If we go down to the daily, we've had this daily candle where last week they visited before having this push to the downside. However, I am anticipating if we could, okay, potentially get a push off from this candle here, this down candle here to the upside, and potentially look to gain another sell entry for USD JPY. And yeah, so those are my two pairs. And guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Make sure you check out litcapital.co.uk. Head over to the courses section where you can find out how to get onto our mentorship program, access to the Discord, and many more, okay? And that will be it from us. And remember, every day is money day. Peace.
Money day.